Hey everyone. So, everybody's been asking me some charting tips, so let me give you some basics. I use tradingview.com and a couple of the indicators which you can find right over here. I use Ichimoku Cloud, I use Bollinger Bands, and yeah, so basically on here, I'm sure there's somewhere the Ichimoku Cloud, which is my favorite, shows indicators of all sorts of things. One would be an uptrend, which is up over here. So if we look a little bit closer, I look for this blue line right over here and this red line. I watch those two. So right now the blue line is underneath the red line, which is an indicator that it's in a downtrend and that things are going downhill for the moment. But right over here you see it cross, and those are the kind of crosses that I look for on a 4-hour line, and if it's possible on the rest of the lines. The daily, if it's on there, then it's great and it's good to go for the most part. But once we cross over this one, it shows that hey, we're good to go. Now Ichimoku Cloud isn't always perfect, not everything is perfect, but it gets pretty close. So right here it crosses up through the red, keeps going up, keeps going up. Now doesn't exactly show you a sell point over here. That's, you got to use your own judgment and risk management. But like I said, it keeps going and going, and it doesn't end up crossing down on that red until we get about right over here. So it gives you an entry and it gives you an exit. Entry would be right here, and an exit would be right here. That would be official. Obviously, you're missing some gains in between, so you got to use your own discretion. But once it crossed downhill, as you can see, the volume going downhill, blue line going downhill, red split apart up top. It's going, it's going. Now, this is on the 4-hour chart, so this has been going on for almost over a month. Now, things are starting to get interesting. Things are right over here where this blue line is underneath here and that red line is up there. Now the red line looks like it took a little bit of a downhill turn, and this blue line, if I zoom in enough, looks like it might be going a little downhill. So this is something good to watch just to see what happens with this one. If there ends up being a little bit of a spike in volume, it'll definitely start going uphill. But we can get in a little bit closer and see if we can get some more examples on a smaller scale of a chart. So here we go, another example. Red line right here, Ichimoku blue line right here, crosses right around here, signaling I have an entry. It actually goes up equal to it, so uh, risky going up, but whatever. It goes up right around here, and so this is recent. So you you'd probably want to exit here, but if you're waiting for these signals, you can also get burned as well. Because if you were waiting for a signal, this thing just dropped right here back to signal point over here. So my guess would be somebody's probably already knows this kind of tragedy and is using it. So watch your gains and make yourself a target. Don't just look to get rich quick off one little flip. So that is just a couple little things. I'm gonna go over to lumens. Well, let's go over to RCN since I know a lot of you guys are in RCN, and I have some of my lines already built in here. So this one, kind of don't like what's going on with this one. It just keeps staying down, waiting for it to blow up. A little bit of an action going on over here, but this is a 1-hour chart. I'm gonna switch over to the 4, zoom in a little bit. Yeah, so 4 hours, bands got tight. It popped. Where's my red line? That's a pain to find sometimes. So I believe it's right around here underneath my yellow line. So blue's headed up. So this could take a turn for the good. Let's see where it took the last turn and how high we got. So this one was right around here. So yeah, this was just a little bit of a fake out. I think that might have been a recovery from around there. But yeah, I hope you guys get the least little bit of the basics of the facts that you are looking for these blue lines, which are the Ichimoku lines, and you want to wait for either some kind of confirmation or look for like a downtrend. I also have been starting to use this line right over here, and that helps a lot too. It's part of the bands and shows me the volume of the way things are going. If you're catching a volume that's going downhill like that, then you're probably going to lose money. But if you're playing risky and you're seeing like these little waves and you're seeing like the blue line go up and the bands get tight, hey, I mean, take a shot. Go ahead and enter around there and see how you go and set yourself a limit and do some good risk management and get some gains. If anybody else has questions, you guys can personally message me. I will help you guys out. We're all working on getting Discord going, and we are working on getting a little bit more organization going with the whole group and everything. So I'm here to help everybody. Just shoot me a message, and I will be glad to help everybody. Thank you. Bye-bye.